Mr. Speaker. As the Premier is well aware, there are major problems with math education in the province at the moment. Our students have among the lowest math scores in the nation, as reported to Maclean's. Instead of building a generation of math whizzes, the NDP approach is creating a Tower of Babel where teachers can't understand textbooks, students can't understand teachers, and parents and teachers have no idea what the other is talking about. As today is budget day and math understanding is particularly important, I ask the Premier, what is he doing to improve math education in Manitoba?
The Honourable First Minister. I thank the member for the question. Core competency in things like mathematics and even more fundamentally the ability to do arithmetic is an important part of our curriculum. The math curriculum has been updated by the department in cooperation with the experts in the field, and we will take further advice from those people that specialize in mathematics. It's a very important part of the teacher training process to ensure that people are going to teach math or other computational skills have the ability to do that, and we look forward to the new curriculum being implemented and as well as supporting greater excellence in education, not just in math but also in the sciences, also in the applied sciences as well, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Member for River Heights. Mr. Speaker, the grassroots reality is far different from the Premier's rhetoric, and this is important Education Week. Now, Anna Stokey, who's a math professor, a constituent of River Heights, said the Premier has created a never-ending cycle of innumeracy, students who are poor at math. This is particularly worrying for the future of our young people, and it's also worrying that the Premier has so often committed to having a balanced budget in the past is now running a budget with a deficit of about $1 billion. Many of us are concerned that the problems in math education and NDP math may be contributing to the increasing problems of this government in balancing its budget. I ask the Premier when he will address this never-ending cycle of innumeracy in Manitoba.
The Honourable First Minister. Mr. Speaker, it's unfortunate that the member from River Heights tries to mix together more than one of his own agendas. The issue of mathematics education and competency in that regard is very important. The announcement that we made in January and the education funding increase this year included $800,000 directed towards the mathematics curriculum in Manitoba, improving the math curriculum, improving professional development for teachers. Some of the experts in mathematics in Manitoba, which have raised their voices expressing their concerns, have been in direct contact with the minister, have been in direct contact with senior officials in the department. There will be public opportunities for all the experts to come together, both on the math side as well as the educational side, to look at how they can work together to improve mathematics outcomes in Manitoba. We've put more resources to it. We're collaborating with the community to improve the math scores, and we are committed to excellence in education, and this is just one of the dimensions that we will be pursuing, not only with resources, but with the appropriate level of expertise and professional development in Manitoba.
Honourable Member for River Heights. Mr. Speaker, the Premier is trying to paper over what is happening right now in Manitoba, both with students in the classroom and with his budgeting process. The never-ending cycle of innumeracy, Mr. Speaker. The fact that the PISA scores for Manitoba students are among the lowest in Canada and plummeting, and the poor ability of all too many students to perform adequately in math has been called a human tragedy happening right here, right now in our province. Absolutely. Individually, it's affecting our young people. Collectively, the lack of emphasis on good math skills and good processes is leading to waste and mismanagement in taxpayers' dollars. When will the Premier stand up for ordinary Manitobans and ensure students have proper math skills and not NDP math?
After the